The Meghalaya Cabinet has approved the enhancement of grant in aid to ad hoc school teachers and fort teachers. Briefing press persons, Chief Minister Conrad Sangma informed that for higher secondary and science teachers the enhancement will be Rs 9,000 and for upper primary, lower primary, Hindi teachers and fort teachers the enhancement will be Rs 6,000. The Chief Minister informed that the impact of this enhancement will be roughly about Rs 100 crores and annually the government will now spend Rs 310 crores. The Chief Minister also said that a mechanism to improve overall functioning of ad hoc schools needs to be brought.
The enhancement of grant in aid, grant in aid to the ad hoc school teachers. This was the first agenda that was discussed. As you are all aware that the ad hoc schools are privately run schools which have their own independent managing committees. And in the previous years, government of Meghalaya has been providing aid to these privately run schools run by the managing committees, and certain amount of lump sum grant is given every month to these schools. There has been a demand from the teachers who are working in these private schools run by the management committees that this grant in aid which the government of Meghalaya gives should be enhanced. As you're aware, in the year 2017, in the month of June, there was enhancement that was made at that point in time. And based on the different memorandums that have come, the Education Department has put up a proposal which the Cabinet discussed in detail. And we have decided to enhance the grant in aid to these privately run ad hoc schools. For the different categories that are there, the higher secondary, the secondary and the science teachers, the Cabinet has decided that the enhancement will be 9,000 rupees for this category, which means the higher secondary teacher who used to get 24,000 will get 33,000 now. The secondary teachers who used to get 20,000 will get 29,000, and the science teachers who used to get 22,000 will get 31,000. The other category is the UP, the LP and the Hindi teachers, and also the fourth teacher of the SSA. In these four categories, we have decided to enhance the salary by 6,000, which means the upper primary teachers who used to get 16,000 rupees will now get 22,000 rupees. The LP school teachers who used to get 12,000 will get 18,000 rupees. The Hindi teachers who used to get 12,000 will also get 18,000 rupees. And the fourth teacher for the SSA who used to also get 12,000 rupees will get 18,000 rupees now. So the total impact of this will be roughly about 100 crores annually. So from 212 crores which is given now, in the coming years, every year the enhancement will go by, as I said, go up by about 100 crores. So roughly about 310 plus minus crores will be the impact. So there's about 100 crores impact will be there on the overall amount that the government will have to spend. So this was the first decision that was made in the Cabinet. To be very fair, that it is the managing committees that run the schools, it's not the government. And I again repeat myself that these are private owned and privately run schools, and government only aids. So as I said, tomorrow if government starts to aid hospitals, say for example, and if the private hospitals then come and say that, well, doctors say that, increase our salary. So it's you can compare it to that. And you can see that it's not fully government's responsibility to look into those aspects. But yes, we are concerned about education. And as I said, we feel that the teachers and the different managing committees are doing their part, and they are adding to the overall education sector. And therefore the government would like to support, and hence the government is supporting. How the managing committees run, that is individual managing committees look out. I don't have any comments on that. But yes, I think overall mechanism to streamline things and to improve the overall functioning of ad-hoc schools also has to be looked into. But I think that will be done at the appropriate time. Aspects will be affected. So we will not be able to take up the kind of projects that we had earlier intended to. There were a lot of projects that we are putting up in CNRD or in the police department, in the education department itself. So I had sanctioned about 100 crores more, where I had put in funds for new buildings, and I had kept about another 100 plus 120 crores, 150 crores more to improve all the government LP schools by giving them 2 to 3 lakhs each. So we are yet to go down to the detailed numbers, and that's the reason why these kind of decisions do take time. And obviously we wanted to come out with the best possible deal. But as I said, these exercises are going on, and as we move along, as we see the overall performance of the different departments, we will decide on how we will